Good morning. It's nice to be back. So, most of us, whatever your relationship to poetry, have a favorite poem or a poem stuck in the drawer, on a refrigerator, in a card. And what this course is going to do is to encourage you to write your own poetry. It's going to be 5 weeks where you write a poem in class. For those of you who have a larger commitment to poetry, I have a take-home assignment with sample poems every time, and I thought it'd be good for a poetry moment. This is not my poem. This is one of the poems we're going to look at. Every week we're going to look at a couple of poems around some aspect of your life. Maybe it's who am I, maybe it's your children or your spouses, maybe it's a place that makes you you, that you think of. Anyway, this is by G.E. Patterson, and it's called Autobiographia. I had everything and luck. Rings of smoke blown from me, sunlight safe inside the leaves of cottonwoods, pure, simple harmonies of church music, echoes of slave songs, scraps of candy wrappers airborne, everything, mother and father, brother, aunts and uncles, chores and schoolwork and playtime, everything. I was given gloves against winter cold. I was made to wear gloves when I garden. I was made to garden, taught to hold forks in my left hand while cutting, in my right while bringing food to my mouth. Everything. I had clothes I was told not to wear outside, a face you could clean up to almost handsome. I had friends to fight with and secrets spread all over the neighborhood. The best teachers, white and colored. I'm not making this up. I knew I had everything. Still do. And that's what I try to bring is poems. I've got the poets I've selected for you are poets that you probably have heard of some of them, like Mary Oliver and Robert Haas and Billy Collins, and poets you may or may not have heard of, like Lucille Clifton and Jenny Lim, and I was going to somebody that I couldn't think of, Henry Dumas. Anyway, it's many different people that I have for you, all of them, but it's going to be writing. 5 weeks of writing, and on week 6, we are going to get a little bit crafty and make handmade books so that you can actually handwrite your poems into them that you've done the previous weeks. And I hope you come and enjoy the poem. This is not designed for seasoned poets. I always try to work with people who write at all levels. So if you've never written a poem, but you're kind of interested in approaching memoir through that way, please come. If you really like poetry and you have written several, come too. We're going to have a good time writing, reading, and going back over our lives, not as a line, but as the circle it is, where what's important is the truth more than the facts. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.